Hello students, welcome to today's session. We were discussing about atoms and molecules in the previous class. Today we shall continue with them. In the last class we were discussed about atoms and also Dalton's atomic theory and atomic number. Today we shall learn more concepts from this chapter which are very important. That is atomic mass. What is mass? Mass is nothing but generally we think that it is weight of an atom. Here we have weight of any substance. Here we have to weigh an atom. We know that the smallest portion of matter is atom. That means very small particle. It is so small in size that it may not be possible to isolate a single atom and then weighing it. That means taking out an atom from the matter and then to weigh it. Is it possible? Because atom is too small, or you can say it is extremely small. If you take an atom of hydrogen and if you weigh that, the mass is equal to 1.7 into 10 to the power of minus 24 grams. So how can you imagine this? It indicates that the gram or the kilogram is a very big unit to express the mass of an atom. So we cannot express the mass of an atom by the units, that is gram or kilogram. Gram and kilogram are two bigger units. Kilogram is bigger than gram. If you take 1 gram, it is also bigger for an atom. So we have to come to the smaller units. So finally, how to express the mass of an atom means we have atomic mass or atomic mass number. It can be represented like this. Mass number, instead of before going to atomic mass number, in the previous class we have understood about atomic number. What is atomic number? Number of protons present in an atom is said to be atomic number. We have already understood about 1 to 20 atomic numbers of elements, right? Now we shall understand about atomic mass number. That means mass of an atom. The sum of number of protons, that means the number of protons and the number of neutrons, if you sum these two, if you add these two present in the nucleus of an atom, is said to be mass number, and it is denoted by capital A. You know that atomic number is denoted by capital Z, but atomic mass number is denoted by a capital A. So atomic mass means, or atomic mass number means, number of protons plus number of neutrons. Where these two are present, protons and neutrons, they are present inside the atom, inside the nucleus. If you observe this picture, children, inside the nucleus you can find two types of balls here. The plus indicates that it is nothing but protons, because protons has positive charge and neutrons do not have any charge. That's why there is no charge here. So blue balls indicates protons with a plus charge or positive charge, and the pink ball do not have any charge and it is neutrons. Here they are showing 6 protons and 6 neutrons are present. That means 6 protons means atomic number. Which element has atomic number 6? That is carbon. So carbon atoms contain 6 protons in its nucleus, and also it contains 6 neutrons. So if you add these two, protons plus neutrons, 6 plus 6, it becomes 12. So atomic mass number of carbon is 12. Like that, if you take any element's atom, we can find out its atomic mass number by adding protons plus neutrons that are present inside the nucleus of an atom. If you take hydrogen atom. Hydrogen atom contains only one proton in its nucleus. So its atomic number is 1. But it do not have any neutron. And that's why mass number also become only 1. If you take helium, helium's atom contain 2 protons. So its atomic number is 2. And also it contains 2 neutrons. If you add 2 protons and 2 neutrons, it becomes 4. So atomic mass number for helium is 4, children. In the same way, here 6 protons plus 6 neutrons. If you add protons and neutrons, it becomes 12. So atomic mass number for carbon is 12. Now we shall move on to the next concept is isotopes. What are isotopes? Isotopes are nothing but atoms only. But they have some similarities and differences in them. That is, atoms of same elements. That means atoms are present in the same element. They are belonging to the same element, having same atomic number but different atomic mass number are called isotopes. Example, if you observe this first picture, there are 3 atoms. All the 3 atoms are hydrogen atoms. They are represented below like this, 3 H's. See, observe the below one, children, where H is written here. 3 H's are written. Below they have written 1, 1, 1. At the bottom, the number 1 represents atomic number. That means number of protons. But above them, it is represented by 1, 2, and 3. So first atom, if you take first atom, hydrogen first atom, below it contains 1 proton. So they have written at the bottom 1. And it do not contain any neutrons here. So atomic mass number means proton plus neutron. So they have written only 1 again back to here. Why? Because 1 means it is protons plus neutron. There is no neutron, so only 1 proton is present. They have written 1. If you take the second atom, H, they have written because hydrogen's atom it is, and proton, number of proton 1. So we have to write at the bottom 1. That is atomic number. It is representing atomic number. But at the top here, it is written 2. Why it is written 2? Because this atom contains 1 proton and 1 neutron. So proton plus neutron, they are adding proton plus neutron to become 2. So this is the mass number of this atom. This is also hydrogen atom, but it is another type. So if you come to the third hydrogen atom, that is, it contains 1 proton, plus indicates 1, so it is a proton. That is atomic number. And here they have written 3. Why 3? 1 proton plus 2 neutrons are present here. So 1 plus 2 will become 3. So atomic number of this hydrogen atom is, atomic mass number of this hydrogen atom is 3. What it is telling, atoms of same element. See, it belongs to hydrogen element. It is also hydrogen atom, it is also hydrogen atom, it is also hydrogen atom, having same atomic number. Atomic number means number is number of proton is same. It is here also 1 proton, here also 1 proton, here also 1 proton. They have written at the bottom. So 1, 1, 1. Same atomic number, but different atomic mass number. Mass number is differing here. That means that which is written at the top. It is nothing but what is difference here? What is actually change in the number? It is change in the number of neutrons. Where in the first atom there is no neutron, only 1 proton. So 1 we have written. 1 neutron, 1 plus 1, 2. 2 neutrons, 2 plus 1, it becomes 3. So this is said to be isotopes. These are the atoms belonging to the same element, that is hydrogen. They are having same atomic number, all has 111 proton, but the number of neutrons are varying here. That means their atomic mass number is different. So they are called as isotope. There are many isotopes. If you come to the another example, that is carbon 12. Carbon 12 means atomic mass number, just now I have explained. Mass means protons plus neutrons. Carbon contains 6 protons plus 6 neutrons, where it becomes atomic mass number will become 12. But if you come to the next one, here also proton number is 6 only, but one extra neutron is present. 6 plus 7, it became 6 proton plus 7 neutron, it became 13. Here also proton is same, that is 6 proton, but neutron number is varying. It is 8 neutrons, so it became 14. Like that, atomic number is same, belonging to the same. All the 3 atoms are carbon atoms only. That means atoms of same element having same atomic number, that means proton number, but atomic mass number is different, that is differ in the number of neutrons. So these are said to be isotopes. Then coming to the next concept is isobars. So what are isobars? They are little bit slightly different from isotopes, where atoms of different elements, they are not belonging to the same elements. Here the atoms are belonging to different elements. They are having same mass they have, that means atomic mass number, but different atomic number. Yes, obviously atoms of different elements means they have different atomic number, but mass number is same here. Say if you take argon's atomic number means proton number is 18, neutron number is 22. That means this is the argon atom, where it contains number of protons 18, but number of neutrons 22. If you take the atom of potassium's atomic number is 19. That means number of protons in the potassium atom contains 19, but in its atom it contains 21 neutrons. And if you come to calcium, here 20 protons are present and 20 neutrons are present. If you add all these protons and neutrons in their particular atoms, means if you add 18 plus 22, it becomes 40. So what is the mass number of argon? Atomic mass for argon is 40. Atomic mass for potassium, if you add 19 plus 21, yes, again it became 40. If you add 20 plus 20 for calcium atom, yes, that is also 40. That means what these are said to be isobars, means atoms of different elements. Argon, potassium and calcium are different elements atom. These 3 are the atoms of different elements having same mass number. What is the mass number here? 40, 40, 40. That means we are adding protons plus neutrons. Here number of neutron is varying, see, and number of protons are also varying, but if you add them, they are becoming, total number is becoming same. So same mass number, but atomic number is different. So these are said to be isobars. Isobars are nothing but atoms only, but they are different from different elements having same mass number but different atomic number. Coming to the next concept, very important concept, that is molecules. What is a molecule? You know that atom is the smallest particle. If you add 2 or more atom, they become molecule. That means it is defined as a group of 2 or more atoms. It can be same atoms or different atoms. They have to be combined or chemically bonded with each other with a held tightly by strong attractive forces. If they are held tightly by strong attractive forces, by bonding with each other with a chemical bond, what we can say chemical bond, and that is said to be a molecule. Molecules are of two types. They are molecules of elements. Say if you take this molecules of elements, we will usually write O2, H2 and Cl2. O2 means oxygen, contains two atoms. So it is a molecule. More than, what is a molecule? More, a group of atoms which contains two or more, group of atoms is said to be molecule, where it contains two or more atoms. So oxygen contains two atoms here. O2 means two atoms are present, so it is a molecule, but it belongs to the same element, OO, same element. Hydrogen, if we take hydrogen, two hydrogen atoms belonging to the same element, that is hydrogen, so it is a molecule of element, same element. So it is also a molecule. And Cl means chlorine. Cl2 means Cl one atom, Cl another atom. Two atoms of chlorine have been combined here to form a molecule. So another type is molecules of compounds. That means two different elements or more than two different elements, atoms will combine. Say if you take H2O, H contains two atoms and O, it is from oxygen atom, one atom. So two different elements atom have combined to become a molecule again, but here the molecule is a compounds molecule. Again carbon, one carbon atom and two oxygen atom. So two different elements atom have been combined here to form a molecule. More than one atom is present, so it is said to be a molecule. So Ca is the symbol for calcium. Ca means one atom, C means one more atom, two atoms, and oxygen, three atoms are present. Totally we have five atoms here, where they are from three different elements: oxygen element, carbon element and calcium element. So these are the atoms or to become a molecule of a compound, that is calcium carbonate. Like this, molecules means group of atoms. It can be more than two or two or more atoms that have combined chemically to form a molecule. It can be molecule of same elements or molecule of different elements or a compound, we can say. So we have molecules of elements like hydrogen, H2, oxygen, O2 and Cl2. So these are the molecules of same elements. If you come to this example, molecules of compounds, H2 and O, water, molecule of water, HCl, molecule of hydrogen chloride, or we can say hydrochloric acid. So these are called as molecules. Molecules means more than one atom grouped together or chemically combined. Next concept is atomicity. Very important concept. It is like how you have understood in the molecule, in the same way, where we are representing a molecule with the number of atoms. That means the number of atoms present in a molecule in an element is called as atomicity. Say argon. The symbol of argon is Ar. We will write Ar only. So it is monoatomic. That means it contains only one atom. If you take helium, it is represented by only one atom. That means it is representing one atom, means it is monoatomic. Mono means single, one. Oxygen, usually oxygen we will write it in the form of O2. It will always always exist in the form of O2. That means two oxygen atoms are present here, and it is called as diatomic. Di means two atoms. Hydrogen also, as I told you in the molecules, it is also diatomic because H2. Nitrogen diatomic, N2. Di means two. Chlorine diatomic, again Cl2. Like this, diatomic means we will represent it in twos. Mono means single. one atom, and phosphorus, it contains tetraatomic. Tetra means 4. So P4. Oxygen can also be written as O3. It is triatomic. O3 means what? It is ozone. So 3 atoms it contains. Here phosphorus contains 4 atoms, so it is tetraatomic. So sulfur, polyatomics or octaatomic, where it contains 8 atoms. So more than 8, if it is present, like in carbon, you are going to learn regarding carbon in the further classes, its atomicity, where it can join with many number of atoms or combine with many number of atoms. So that they are said to be polyatomic. Like this, atoms can be represented by their number of atoms. Yes, that is said to be atomicity. So we have understood about atom, atomic mass number, and isotopes, isobars, and also atomicity. In the next class, we shall learn about more about atoms and molecules. Thank you, children.